Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyblock. However, this isn't quite the last profile. I still have it, but I kinda got bored of that one. This is my Ironman profile. So as you can see on the side, well you can't see there, but as you can see on the side, it says Ironman. And this profile has a lot more progression than the other one. It's actually a very old profile. I believe it's just over 3 years old now, and if I do /playtime, you can see that I've got nearly 1,560 hours of playtime. So, what does that playtime give you? Well, it's kind of hard to say because it depends how you play the game. For some people that means 30 minion slots, and yes, there are 3 minions missing from up here. Just down here, we've got an ice minion, a blaze minion, and a sheep minion. It might be having Skyblock level 287, or it might be having a skill average of 49.8, which is frustratingly close to skill average 50, but we'll get there eventually. In terms of slayers, some are looking very good, whilst others, they're a bit lacking. However, I do still have a fair amount of items, like a 300 mil Midas staff because inflation, or a With's Cloak Sword, or a Spirit Scepter, or Reaper Falchion, Vorpal Katana, and a pretty good Gemstone Gauntlet. And we got spare mythological ritual loot, including one of the 2 Daedalus sticks that you need in order to craft a Daedalus axe, a Revenant Horror Slayer chest, where you've got 20 Smite 6. We have pets galore, and a level 100 Epic Scaver. Doesn't have a quick claw or a bejeweled handle on it, but we can work on that. And then just over 32 million coins in the bank. However, what's the best part of the profile? Well, it's my mining setup. As you can see here, we got full perfect jaded Divan armor. So this is pretty much maxed out, except for a new book that they added in the Glowsight Channels update. And then of course we got the Gemstone Gauntlet. However, if we go to the Forge, we might find something special. If we speak to the Forger here, we got a Titanium Drill 655, we got a perfectly cut fuel tank, an Amber Polished Drill Engine, a Sunnyside Goblin Omelette, and the Rock Gemstone. So we can claim all 5 of these. Right, and then going into backpack slot 1, we can see more preparation. We got Pristine 5, Experience 4, Fortune 4, Recombobulator, some gemstones, unlocked gemstone slots, and we're going to take the perfect gemstones out of the gauntlet and whack them on here. Need to call up Elizabeth as well. We go to the bits shop, stacking enchantments, and there it is, compacts for 4,000 bits. Right, now we consult the hex. So, reforges, rock gemstone, but we need money. Let's just withdraw half the bank account. And what we need to do is reforges, rock gemstone. Then we need to go to the gemstone slots. And we need to unlock this slot. And unlock this slot. There we go. Now all 3 slots have been unlocked. And if we go to the gemstone grinder over here, we can remove these 3 perfect gemstones. And then apply them to their respective slot. There we go. And next, we'll want to recombobulate it. And then it's time to start adding enchants to it. So, compact, experience 4, fortune 4, pristine 5, but we don't have enough levels. Nothing that the maid shop can't fix with a Titanic XP bottle. So we can now add pristine 5, and finally efficiency 5. But we're not stopping there, because if I go to my enchanted mining sack, I've got 45 concentrated stone. And with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 silexes. Go back to the hex. Then we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Efficiency 10. And now, if we go back to the Dwarven Mines, we can speak to Joe Traleen Greatforge. Yep. And we can add the perfectly cut fuel tank. We can add the amber polished drill engine. And we can add the Sunnyside Goblin on them. And that is an almost max drill. However, I noticed something in the hex, that we can add these books. Now, let me just do some research and figure out how do you get them. Okay, and after consulting the Skyblock wiki, you can get them from the Rift. However, I don't want to do that now. So let's make sure that we've got all of the enchantments that we want. Paleontologists, we can work on that later. Got the gemstones, got the modifiers. You don't need ultimate wise. And yeah, this is very much a complete drill. So heading to the crystal nucleus, we can go and test out our drill. So let's equip the Scather first, and we can test it out up here. And also let's just disable efficient miner. I can already feel that this is much faster than before, and the pristine is giving me a lot more than before as well. But this feels so much better than the gauntlet. I've been waiting for this for months. Now the next test is what proc do we get when we are down here using a battle pet. Let's mine some ruby. Oh yes. Oh, that's what you like to see. What's our mining stats down here? So, 8,221 mining speed, 2,188 mining fortune, 17.25 pristine. Now, I can increase those stats marginally at a later date, because we've only got a Ring of Power, and in the new update they added Artifacts of Power, and I want to get that. So I've done a little bit of preparation. I've collected all the gemstones that will be required to max out the Artifacts of Power. Now, of course, this isn't the perfects, however it's all the gemstones for a perfect, so we just need to get the crystals, and then obviously make the Artifact of Power itself. I know I've been saying Artifact of Power, I meant the Relic of Power. However, we need to make the Artifact of Power first, which requires 32 gemstone mixtures and the Ring of Power. However, we've only got one gemstone mixture so far, so we need 31 gemstone mixtures. Okay, so after creating a short shopping list, I know that we need 9,920 sludge juice and 124 fine jade, amber, amethyst and sapphire gemstones. And with the new drill, we can get those gemstones. From looking at it, amethyst will take literally like one gemstone vein, because in terms of the raw gemstone you need 793,600, and you know, we're very close to that, so we'll go get some amethyst first. Wow, this place has been bombed out. I've way overshot the amethyst that we need, so let's move on to jade. Right, and that's all the jade collected. Now, time for amber and sapphire. I've overshot the amber a little bit, but I've done that now. So finally, it's the sapphire gemstone that we need. So we can walk crystal nucleus. And then we can use a wishing compass to find the precursor city. That's not the precursor city. So it's just that way apparently. And there we go, we found the lost precursor city. And I don't remember when the update was, but basically they changed this, then the glass panes on gemstones drop the same amount as glass blocks. So if you want sapphire gemstone, just come to the precursor city and then mine out the glass panes, because it gives you the exact same amount of gemstone as if you were to mine out a block of glass rather than just a pane. So if anything, it's easier to mine sapphire gemstone now. And it's actually fairly comparable to mining jade, except the crystals tend to be slightly smaller, but it's not too much of an issue, because there's still a lot of them, and not many people actually know about this. So just mining sapphire is pretty efficient. So if, say, there's a mining fiesta and a lot of people mining jade in the lobby, just come over to the Lost Precursor City and you can mine sapphire, because all gemstones sell for the same amount to NPC, and obviously as an Ironman, the bizarre price of a gemstone doesn't really matter all that much. Well, it doesn't matter at all unless the admins decide that they want to change the gemstone price, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Right, and that's sapphire finished. I overshot it by just over 200,000 gemstone because I wasn't paying attention, but that's all 3 of the gemstones sorted, and it is time to move on to the sludge juice. So I need just under 10,000 of that sludge juice, which means that ideally we need Great Explorer at level 20. However, currently it only takes one unlock thing to open the chest, so I'm not particularly fussed about that. So we can slowly gain gemstone powder and just upgrade it up to level 20, and then we'll just be able to right click open the chest, which will be really easy. And that's only because I'm too lazy to reset my whole half to the mountain tree, because I've got a fair amount of powder. I've got 11.7 million mithril, nearly 2 million glaciite, and 11.1 million gemstone powder. So, you know, that's a pretty good amount, and it's a lot to redo the tree. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll grab out our jungle pickaxe and move the drill aside, and we can use our jungle pickaxe to mine the hardstone. I do want to put compact on this though, because that will greatly increase the amount of enchanted hardstone that we'll get. So we can call up Elizabeth again and buy another compact and just apply that like that. There we go. Now let's see if there's a better reforge. Probably refined amber would be the best reforge, so let me just quickly find out how you would get that. You can purchase it in the hub for 1 million coins, so if we just grab out 1.01 mil and then do/hub, we can buy the refined amber from there. That got slightly less than that. And there we go, refined jungle pickaxe. We can go to the jungle and powder mine here. However, let's find one that's reasonable. Right, this one's more reasonable. And yeah, basically we just go along like this. And we can get a bunch of sludge juice, and then when we find a treasure chest, it just takes one look and it opens. So we can continue like this. Also, if we enable efficient miner, that allows us to quickly mine the ores, and obviously hardstone counts as like a compact ore. So we're also getting a lot of we'll get a lot of blocks for our compacts basically. I could equip my snail pet because that converts speed into mining fortune. However, if I go to the hub, we can select a power stone that has the highest speeds. Right, so if we select simple, and with the stats tuning, we have all of our stats on speed. Then we go to our snail pet. If we look at the stats, yep, we got 176.5 mining fortune on non-ores, which includes hardstone. So although we will be slower, we do have the mining fortune bonus. Someone really doesn't know how to hardstone mine. There we go. The only downside is the difficulty to catch goblins. However, it should be fine. Plus, I'm not going to go for golden goblins. I will go for diamond goblins with the bestiary, but I don't need to go for golden goblins. And I don't need the rare diamond goblin drop, because not only have I got mythic mithril golem, but I've also got a free spare pure mithril gems, which is way too many. Okay, there's 1000 such juice. I also decided that I wanted to reset my harder mountain tree, so we got Great Explorer level 20 and also Powder Buff level 50, which will greatly increase the amount of powder that we're going to gain. I've also maxed out the mold perk, so we're just mining a lot of blocks, and we're still using the snail pet. But yeah, I'll come back with 2000 such juice. And that's 2000 such juice. Overshot it a bit, but that's 3000 such juice. That's 4000 such juice. And that's 5000 such juice. 6000 such juice. And that's 7000 such juice. I've way overshot 8000, but there you go. That's 9000 such juice. Okay, I've just stopped such juice grinding, and we got the exact amount that we need, so we can warp forge. And if we go over here, hold on, we can clear our inventory, and then recipe jade, make all the flawed, and all the fine. Right, and then we can do the sapphire, then we can do the amethyst, and then we can do the amber. Right, then we just get out a stack of each, and fill our inventory with such use, and start placing gemstone mixtures in. There we go, that's 5 gemstone mixtures in, and let's just take off the snail pet, put on Skaver, so we're not really slow. And we can go over to the gold essence shop, because we got a lot of gold essence from powder mining, so we got 2420 to spend. So we'll just get a vitality upgrade, and that's 5 Skyblock XP. And then we can head over to the diamond essence shop, and we got, wow, 4000 to spend. So let's see. Yeah, we'll increase Radiant Fissure by 2 levels. like that. We are very close to having 8 concentrated stone, however we don't, so we can't upgrade the minion, which is unfortunate, but we are fairly close to being able to upgrade the minion. And lastly, if we head over to the museum and go to rarities, we can donate our 655, and wow, that's seriously increased our museum value, and there's over 439 million coins to its value. However, I'm pretty sure it's worth closer to 1 billion because of the upgrades. If we go back to here, we can claim that, and it's counted the 655, the 555, the 455, and the 355. So if we go to museum rewards, we've got 4 rewards. There we go, that's another 37 Skyblock XP. However, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll be getting our Artifacts of Power done.